Yo, what's up? QuinSan, welcome back to another reaction video. Today we're gonna be diving into the most brutal military drills in the world. This is not a drill. This is not a drill. This is real life.
I'm expecting
so much in the movies. Yeah?
I'm expecting some Russians thing to be there. This Pakistani, is it Pakistani or Indian?
Pakistan.
Yeah, Pakistani.
Pakistan, yeah.
Yeah, Turkish should be
Turkish
there as well.
soldiers.
US obviously.
US, yeah. Yeah. I'm
Maybe Nigerian.
Hey, say who? Hey. Alright.
Anyways, let's just get into the video. But before we do that, please smash like on the video, smash the subscribe button.
Yeah, comment more military videos you want us to react
Don't
to.
comment, please.
Please comment. Don't comment. Don't comment here.
And let's just get right into the video.
The drills.
We all know that military forces around the world require their troops to go through strenuous physical training. What some of you might not know is just how brutal some of this training can get. Far beyond doing a bunch of push-ups, running a few miles, or hitting some targets at the range, some military training pushes the limits of what trainees can do physically and mentally. As you'll see in some cases, this
What's that?
training can come
Snake.
dangerously physically and mentally. As you'll
I'm sorry, wait. What's the point? I'm like,
No, it's
I
true.
just want to know, like,
Yeah, what's the point?
Like, is it like to be immune to the venom or what? Or like fear? To see if you're scared of snakes or what?
But he's opening his tongue. I don't get.
You'll see in some cases
This looks like,
training can come dangerously
Asian, like,
close
Southeast
to killing
Asia.
those who undertake it. Taiwanese Marines. You've
Taiwan.
probably enjoyed the pain and discomfort of walking across stones and gravel in your bare feet. Imagine crawling across your bare skin. Not too bad? Okay, make the rocks fist size and throw in some sharp coral just for good measure. Now crawl across that for 50 meters without using your arms.
Yee! I can't imagine, bro.
People like me that are skinning up.
That's a lot of scars, bro.
I swear to God.
50
Wait,
meters.
how many times do they do this?
No, 50. It doesn't matter how many. 50 meters crawling with your chest.
That's half of a
You
normal
might even
track.
running on this stuff, man.
You have one of the most brutal drills undertaken by the Taiwanese Marines.
Wait, what if they can't do it?
Maybe they drop them.
North Korean Storm Corps. Not a lot is known
I know about North
secretive
Korean, like-
North Korean state. That said, every now and then, defectors provide a glimpse into what goes on the other side of the border.
Wow.
Reportedly, a specially selected group of soldiers make up North Korea's elite.
Damn!
Part of their training.
Wait,
is
are
a
these
selected group of
people-
soldiers make up North.
Like, are these
At the
different
back.
soldiers? Like, making up this thing?
That's a lot of soldiers.
There's a lot of soldiers. Damn.
Korea's elite storm corps. Part of their training sees soldiers repeatedly punch trees and jagged tin cans until their hands are bleeding and oozing pus. Before finishing, they move on to punching a
Hey!
The pile of-
salt.
How does that? A pile of salt.
You don't get, like, after they bleed.
Okay.
Then salt.
and oozing pus. Before finishing, they move on to punching a pile of salt, which must feel, real good on their bleeding hands. This all supposedly gives the men a physical and psychological edge in combat. Philippines Special Operations Group. Many of us know how hard it can be to accomplish simple tasks when we're drunk. Imagine enduring a range of military drills while being plastered. Troops of the Philippines Special Operations Group do just that.
Wow.
They're absolutely wasted and then undergo a number of drills to weed out the trainees who don't have the right personality.
Okay. I get it. Like, if you can't control yourself while being drunk, they just drop you or something. So you have to know what you're doing. Be in control of yourself even though you're drunk. Someone like,
Damn.
I know, sure, let's move on. Let's move on.
If you have a problem with me, let me know. Let's just move.
You probably kill like 10 soldiers.
Now, before you start thinking that sounds fantastic, just think about how brutal an 18-mile shooting practice and a 6-mile jog would be while suffering this. South Korea.
Bro, just imagine.
You might jump.
Yeah. But I think they will have people that will save them, shy, if you start drowning or something.
Despite being over for more than 20 years, you could say that the South Korean army gives the term Cold War a whole new meaning. That's because they undertake some rather brutal
Wow.
in the snow. Now, before you picture a bunch of troops having a snowball fight, stop. These troops strip down to their pants and undertake a variety of exercises in sub-zero temperatures. Strength in combat training can be tough enough, but now throw in some snow and temperatures as low as negative 30 degrees Celsius.
Now this is brutal, bro.
Wait, sorry, for this South Korea thing, like, is it those that, you know, like they said every male must do a 1 year?
No, I don't think, no. It's people that actually want to be soldiers.
Okay.
All those ones, they're just, I think they're just, when you're talking about the mandatory 1 year, can you probably just teach them like some combats and all that.
That's better.
Things go from hard to brutal pretty quick. People's Liberation Army of China.
Bro, being shirtless under -30.
Even 16 degrees, I'm shivering like.
Want to build trust,
China.
teamwork,
And God knows for how
Why
long.
is that? It's just like
Most
Asian cops. Cops.
LA has a drill for you. Groups of several soldiers stand in a circle around a pit. Someone lights the fuse and the group proceeds to pass the explosive.
No!
Surely the most dangerous game of hot potato ever devised. After counting down, the last soldier to get the explosive throws it in the pit and everyone dies away before it explodes.
Wait, what
Five
if?
fingers.
How do they know?
Sniper.
Okay, you have to do it fast. Pass it along fast. 6 of them. Or maybe there's, I don't know, man.
How?
Being a sniper
US
requires
Marine
a
sound.
steady hand, great reflexes, and a lot of patience. Apparently, it also requires a deadened sense of smell. That's because US Marine snipers must prepare themselves and their camouflage suits, known as ghillie suits, by soaking in a giant pond of stagnant water and rotting vegetation repeatedly. Once you're nice and wet, you then get to roll around in the dirt over and over again. All of this is necessary to season the ghillie suit and also acts as great psychological training for the sniper. Navy SEALs. SEAL training is notoriously
That one is
hard.
hygienically bad. Like, you get what I mean? Because you might get sick.
For the sniper.
Soldiers, man.
Navy
think they are,
SEALs.
like,
SEAL training
prepared
is
for it.
notoriously hard, and much of it is
SEAL,
built
I've heard
on
about
seeing
Navy SEALs.
just how much strength and endurance recruits actually have. However, one especially brutal training that recruits undergo is drown proofing in a pool. This
I've heard about
involves
this.
hands
Oh, yeah.
drowned while you perform various tasks in the water. The drill teaches breathing control, as well as forcing potential SEALs to learn to control fear and panic, which can set in during such a situation. Not done there, instructors also attack trainees in the water to add that extra level of intensity.
What if they are dying?
That wasn't hard enough. Belarus Red Beret.
Wait, how do they know if they are dying?
The thing is, maybe they have to stop moving, so they bring them up immediately, then like perform like a CPR to revive them.
One drill for soldiers who want to join Belarus's Red Berets
Belarus.
involves running an obstacle course. Only this isn't your standard military obstacle course. Picture all the usual walls, beams, tires, and obstacles found in a usual course, but add a little extra. In this case, that little extra is a lot of fire, a lot of smoke, gunfire, and instructors trying to knock you
Gunfire.
off track. Extra is a lot of fire, a lot of smoke, gunfire,
Maybe rubber
and
bullets.
instructors trying to knock you off track at every turn. It's an obstacle course from hell, and we think it demonstrates why only 10% of recruits make it through training for this elite.
Oh,
The Indonesian
that
army.
makes fucking
On
sense,
this
bro. 10%.
Indonesia. Why?
surface, there's nothing that brutal sounding about Indonesia's military training. Recruits run an obstacle course and crawl through the mud while instructors shoot guns. There's just one big difference. The instructors shoot their assault rifles at the ground just inches from the crawling recruits using live ammunition. Sure, it gets the recruit the experience of having live rounds fired near them, but one slip up by an instructor and things can go from brutally dangerous to death.
Wait, but what's
Wow.
the instructor?
To death.
I swear now,
Quickly.
obviously.
The Russian
I'm strictly
Special
headshots.
Forces. Training can be dangerous, but recruits and instructors know that realistic training
Wait, Russian.
makes a difference
Yeah.
when the time comes. That said, one drill the Russian Special Forces utilize is a bit extreme. Recruits
Wait, I need to get up
said,
picture.
one drill the Russian Special Forces utilize is a
Wow, that's knife.
bit extreme.
you
Recruits
serious?
wearing body armor are
That's nice.
intentionally shot in the chest by their instructor.
Ah!
The drill is meant to prepare
Well, I don't
recruits
get-
wearing body armor.
The recruits that are wearing body armor,
intentionally
they are shot in the
by
chest.
their instructor. The drill is meant to prepare recruits for potentially being shot and to teach them how to react. To us, it sounds over the top, and more than most of us could probably handle. All right, folks, so which one of these
Russians, why are you angry now?
I don't know what I just watched, but what?
What if? Okay.
Shout out to the military, man. Like,
I would never do that in my life. I respect them a lot, but I would never think of joining the army at all. Because I would die in 2 weeks.
especially that drunk part where you have to do something being drunk.
Enough of the drunk this thing. Or this one where you have to like crawl on your
Man, more like aside being physically ready for like stuff like you have to be mentally ready for it.
I swear.
Man, shout out to people that actually soldiers, man. Yeah. Well, guys, that's the most brutal military drills in the world, and we hope you guys love this video. If you did, make sure to smash the subscribe button, like the video, and yeah, till see you next time, guys.
If you dislike us,
Peace.